The easy life. When I was young, I thought life was simple. My father had money, so I didn't worry. I didn't study much. I didn't work. I had everything I wanted. If I saw something nice, I asked my father, and he bought it. My friends told me to plan for the future, but I laughed. Why should I work? Why should I worry? My father had money. That was enough. Every morning, I woke up late. I had breakfast in bed. I watched TV for hours. Sometimes I went out with friends. We ate at the best restaurants. We wore expensive clothes. We drove fast cars. Life was easy and fun. I thought it would always be like this. I never thought about money. I never thought about work. When I wanted to travel, I traveled. When I wanted new shoes, I bought them. When I wanted a new phone, I got the best one. My father paid for everything. I never thought about how hard he worked. I never asked him about his business. I only enjoyed my life. I only thought about today. I never thought about tomorrow. One day, my father called me. He looked serious. He told me to sit down. "Son, we need to talk," he said. I smiled. "Yes, father." But his face didn't change. He wasn't happy. He wasn't joking. I felt a little nervous, but I didn't know why. My father was always kind. He never said no to me. But that day was different. He took a deep breath and looked at me. "You are not a child anymore," he said. "You must think about your future." I laughed. "Father, I have everything I need." He shook his head. "No, my son. You have everything because I work hard. But life is not always easy. One day, things may change." I didn't understand. I thought he was worrying for no reason. "Do not worry, father. Nothing will change." He didn't smile back. He looked at me for a long time. Then he said, "We will see." I didn't know what he meant. I thought he was just in a bad mood. I stood up and left the room. I didn't think about his words. I went out with my friends. I laughed. I spent money. I didn't know my life was about to change. A new morning. The next morning, I woke up late as always. I stretched and picked up my phone. There were many messages from friends. They wanted to go out. I smiled and got ready. I wore my best clothes, sprayed expensive perfume, and walked downstairs. But in the living room, I saw my father again. He was waiting for me. His face was serious. "Sit down," he said. I sighed. "Father, I have plans." He didn't care. He looked straight at me. "You are not a boy anymore. You must learn about life." I rolled my eyes. "Father, I know about life." He shook his head. "No, you do not." Then he said something strange. "Come with me." I followed him outside. He walked to his car. He didn't say a word. I sat next to him, confused. He started driving. The city looked different that morning. I saw people walking fast. I saw workers cleaning the streets. I saw men selling food on the side of the road. I never noticed these things before. A harsh reality. After some time, my father stopped the car. We were in a part of the city I had never visited. The buildings were old. The streets were not clean. People looked tired. He pointed at a man selling fruit. "Look at him," he said. "He wakes up at dawn. He works all day. He does not rest. He does not complain. He works to feed his family." I didn't say anything. Then he showed me a small shop. Inside, an old woman was sewing clothes. "She's been working for 40 years, he said. "She doesn't have much money, but she works hard every single day." I looked at her. She was tired. But she didn't stop. She kept working. I had never seen people like this before. I had never thought about them. My father turned to me. "Do you see now?" he asked. "Life is not easy for everyone. Some people work hard every day. But you, my son, have never worked a single day." I felt strange. I wanted to say something, but I didn't know what to say. I looked away. For the first time in my life, I felt small. I felt different. Something inside me had changed. A job begins. We got back in the car. He drove in silence. I kept thinking about the man selling fruit, the woman sewing clothes. Then we arrived at a large building, his office. I had been there before, but only when I needed money. "Come," he said. We walked inside. It was busy, people rushing, phones ringing, papers everywhere. He took me to his office. "Do you know what I do every day?" he asked. "You work," I said. He nodded. "Yes, but do you know how hard I work? I wake up early. I make big decisions. I solve problems. I take care of this company. And I do all this for you." I looked around. I saw tired workers. Some were making calls. Some looked stressed. I never thought about these things before. I only saw the money my father gave me. I never saw how he earned it. I felt something strange. It was guilt. Then my father handed me a small notebook. "From tomorrow, you will work here." I laughed. "Me? Work?" "Yes," he said. "You will start from the bottom. You will learn." "I don't need to work," I said. "You do," he said. "Because one day, I will not be here." "And then what will you do?" I didn't know what to say. I had never thought about life without him. I had never thought about the future. I had only thought about my own comfort. But now, I had no choice. Tomorrow, my life would change. Tomorrow, I would work for the first time in my life. The first day of work. The next morning, I woke up early. It felt strange. I was used to sleeping late. But now, I had to work. I got dressed and went downstairs. My father was waiting. He gave me a small bag. "Your lunch," he said. "Lunch? Can't I eat at a restaurant?" I asked. He shook his head. "Workers bring their own lunch. And today, you are a worker." When we arrived at the office, he didn't take me to his big office. He took me to a small room full of desks. People were working on computers. A man walked up to us. He wore glasses and looked serious. "This is Mr. William," my father said. "You will work under him." Then he left. Mr. William looked at me. "Come with me," he said. He walked fast. I followed. He gave me a chair and a small desk. "You will check these papers," he said. "Look at the numbers. Find mistakes. Mark them." He put a big stack of papers in front of me. "All of them?" I asked. "Yes," he said. "And work fast." I sat down. At first, it seemed easy. But after an hour, my head hurt. My eyes were tired. The numbers all looked the same. I wanted to stop. But I couldn't. Everyone else was working. No one was resting. No one was talking. This was not like my old life. This was different. This was work. A long day. At lunchtime, I opened the bag my father gave me. It had a sandwich and a bottle of water. Simple food. Not like the fancy meals I used to eat. I looked around. Other workers ate quietly. Some shared jokes. Some just closed their eyes for a few minutes. No one had time for long breaks. After 30 minutes, everyone went back to work. So did I. It was hard. I made mistakes. Mr. William corrected me. He wasn't rude, but he wasn't kind either. He treated me like everyone else. By the end of the day, my back hurt. My fingers were stiff. My head felt heavy. When I got home, I didn't want to watch TV. I didn't want to go out. I just wanted to sleep. That night, I understood something. Real work is not easy. Real life is not about comfort. It's about effort. About learning. About growth. Weeks go by. I went to work again the next day. And the next. And the next. Every day, I learned something new. I made fewer mistakes. I became faster. Mr. William nodded at me one day. "You're improving," he said. That small praise felt better than any gift I had ever received. I started waking up early. I packed my own lunch. I ironed my own clothes. I took the bus sometimes, just to see how others lived. I saw the city differently now. The people I once ignored, I now respected. The jobs I thought were low now looked valuable. Work gave me purpose. Each task I finished gave me pride. Each challenge made me stronger. A talk with my father. One evening, I sat with my father. He looked at me. "You've changed," he said. I nodded. "Yes, Father. I see things differently now." He smiled. "I always wanted to give you the best life. But I realized I was giving you comfort, not strength." I looked down. "I'm sorry I wasted so much time." He put his hand on my shoulder. "It's never too late to learn. Now you understand. Money comes and goes. But character stays." That night, I thought about everything. The easy life was fun. But it didn't teach me anything. Work, struggle, failure, these taught me more than money ever could. The new me. Months passed. I moved to another department. I learned about managing people, solving problems, making decisions. It wasn't easy. But I no longer wanted ease. I wanted meaning. I wanted to earn my life. My father no longer gave me money. And I no longer asked. I still had his love, but now, I also had his respect. And I respected myself. One day, Mr. William called me into his office. "You're ready," he said. "Ready for more." He gave me a new role. More responsibility. More work. And I was happy. Final thoughts. Today, when I look back, I smile. The boy I used to be is gone. That boy wanted comfort. The man I am now wants growth. Life is not just about enjoying the fruits. It's about planting the tree, watering it, waiting for it to grow. Easy life? That's not real life. Real life is waking up tired but proud. It's failing, then trying again. It's earning what you have. It's understanding others. My father didn't just give me money. He gave me the chance to become a man. And for that, I'm truly grateful.